In the name of Allah, good morning, my dear lovely students. Hope that you are happy. Today we will complete Unit 7, Australia, Lesson 2, page 98 and 99, and we have an important aim for today. Our aim for today is to read an Australia fact file. Let's start. Please open your pages. Listen to Australia. Talk about it. I want to ask you these questions. Is Australia a country or a continent? Look on the map. Where might you find snow in Australia? What is Uluru? Which part of Australia can be seen from space? When is summer in Australia? When is summer in Australia? If you don't know the answers of these questions, don't worry. Let's answer them at the end of the lesson. Number 2. Word study. Geographical features. Related to geography. Geography like mountains, beaches, mountain range, deserts. These we call them geographical features. Find examples of the features in the box on the map. Desert. Where can we find it on the map? Please circle it. Mountain range, coral reef. Did you find it? Rock formation, coast, tropical rainforest. Go to the map and circle them. Number 3. Read the fact file about Australia on page 99. Find the answers to the questions in activity 1. But there is an amazing fact I want to tell you about. Did you know that you can see the Great Barrier Reef from space? What is a Great Barrier Reef?
Space. The east coast of Australia appears to be in the embrace of a giant opal. The largest living structure on Earth, the Great Barrier Reef, is a lacy, living wall spanning more than 2,000 kilometers of islands and submerged reefs between the Queensland coast and the western edge of the Pacific Ocean. Diving in, the opal seems to splinter into millions of pieces, whirlpools of small metallic blue fish, barracuda gliding like silver submarines, and occasionally a lone predatory shark. The Great Barrier Reef is like an underwater city whose buildings are alive with millions of small creatures whose lives are intimately and intricately connected. It is as diverse as a rainforest, a mosaic of more than 70 types of habitats, hosting thousands of species of marine life. As many as 100 different kinds of coral may occupy a single acre of ocean. Molecule by molecule, coral animals gradually extract calcium carbonate from the surrounding water to form minute stony cups around each animal's soft crown of tentacles. Some corals live in solitary splendor, but most are built with hundreds, sometimes thousands of individual animals linked together to form a single coral mound, plate, or cluster of branches. Some are like little trees and shrubs. They provide food and shelter for thousands of other forms of life. Corals get the credit for most of the reef structure, but much of the construction is done by fast-growing, encrusting red algae. They act like pink glue, cementing fragments of shell, sand, and coral with sheets of calcium carbonate. reef is home to more than 4,000 kinds of mollusks, from tiny sea slugs, nudibranchs, to giant clams. Green sea turtles travel thousands of miles in the open sea to reach the sandy beaches of some of the barrier reef's islands, and there to lay their eggs. Hatchlings head straight for the sea. They will travel thousands of miles over the years and eventually return to lay their own eggs.
After watching the video, let's answer exercise 3. Exercise 3, read. Read the fact file about Australia on page 99. Find the answers to the questions in activity 1. You should stop the video now, go to the fact file of Australia, read it carefully, and then try to find the answers for the questions in activity 1. Exercise 4. Read the fact file again and answer the questions. How much is 22 million? How do you write 6 in numbers? How much is 7.7 million? How much is 20%? 5. Which 3 types of natural environments are mentioned here? Fact 5. Australia. Facts and figures. The population of Australia is 22 million. There are many different types of people and religions, and nearly 1/4 of Australians were born in other countries. Australia is the 6th largest country in the world. It has a land mass of nearly 7.7 million square kilometers. It is both a country and a continent. The currency is the Australian dollar, which is divided into 100 cents. Australia is home to one of the most famous landmarks in the world, the Sydney Opera House. This amazing building was opened in 1973 and is for everybody to enjoy theater, ballet, opera, and music concerts. Geography. Almost 20% of Australia is desert. Here it is hot and dry, with hardly any rainfall. There are mountain ranges across the whole of the east coast, where the temperatures are sometimes below 0. There are also tropical rainforests in the north, where it is hot and humid. The amazing Great Barrier Reef is the world's largest coral reef and stretches for 2,000 kilometers along the northeast coast. In the center of Australia is the beautiful Uluru, known as Ayers Rock, outside Australia, a huge mysterious sandstone rock formation that looks like it changes color at different times of the day. Uluru is a sacred place for the Anangu, the Aboriginal people of the area. Australia is in the southern hemisphere. Seasons are at different time of countries. In the northern hemisphere, in Australia, the summer months are December to February, and the winter months are June to August. Grade 4. I'm waiting for you to read carefully your text. and answer exercise 3 and exercise 4. And of course, when you finish reading, you will be able to answer exercise 1. Waiting for your answer. Take your time, send me and share. Thank you for joining me today. See you later. Bye.